everyone. Welcome back to another spooky game for Spooktober 2024. We're going to play some Alan Wake. I've never played it. I've always heard good things. My buddy got me a key for the Remastered a couple months back. And which is great because it was funny because I was thinking, what can I play after the Callisto Protocol? And I was leaning towards, the fuck is that game called? Evil West. But I'm like, I don't know if that's horror enough. It's like, yeah, you fight monsters and stuff, but it's not really horror per se. It's more of just action. There you go. And then I saw a thing that said Alan Wake. I'm like, oh fuck, that's right, I got Alan Wake. Let's play some Alan Wake. Just do normal.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
He's a writer, in case you didn't know that. And yes, those barks you heard, that was little
I've always
girl.
had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream.
In a lighthouse, like BioShock.
Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember.
I've
been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Ooh, that guy's dead.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
I mean, he was just standing in the middle of the road, so...
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
So I ate him. Oh, I ate him that fast.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Episode 1, Nightmare.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
Holy shit. Alright, before we continue, I gotta go do something real quick. It just popped up, so I'll be right back. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, this camera. This is pretty sensitive. Reverse my controls for looking up and down. Fuck no. Woo, he moves pretty quick. Just like this. But I gotta mess with that, oh yeah, let's drop that down. still be too quick. God damn. Like, there are times that I really love this mouse, and then there are times that I really despise it. Like, if I ever have to use the scroll wheel, I hate it. Okay, I think that's good.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Wait a minute, what about my car? Is there anything in my car? Can I take anything in my car?
The radiator had broken when I hit the hitchhiker. The car wasn't going anywhere.
Well, shit. Do I just have a bunch of my books in the car, in the trunk? I guess so. The tunnel is...
I was certain I had just driven from this direction, but now the road was blocked.
Huh. More than just blocked, man. It's gone.
Hello there.
How you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. I'm just gonna call you Queen because it's one of my favorite bands. Prism Queen. Thank you so much. How are you doing? I hope all is well with you today. Whoop. I will get to the lighthouse in my own time. I must explore. The bridge is out. It's all right.
The
We'll just
bridge
take
had
this.
collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
I'll take this construction worker's coffee thermos. Oh, it's a collectible. I'm just stealing from construction workers. Guy's like, I left my thermos at the fucking job site. I'll go get it tomorrow. Oh, you can jump. This camera's a little awkward, and he can't mental. Rain Cove Point Lookout, or Lighthouse Lookout. Shadow Alan Wake. Oh shit!
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama?
No, not really. I'm sorry, hobo
You're
with
in
an
the
axe.
story now, and I'll make you suffer.
Is that a QR code that I can actually use? Is that a Big Daddy? Sorry, Shadow Man. The stairs are out.
You missed your deadline! Damn.
Ooh!
You can't stop me!
I didn't dodge that. Okay, the shift plus the directional is not working to dodge. Unless it's backwards.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
And not the man I just hit with my car.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
We gotta go! This camera angle is awkward and I don't like it. Alan, I'm gonna need you to fucking put some pep into that step.
This way, this way!
Hurry!
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Mr. Wake, it's me. Play steward, remember?
No.
Quickly, get inside. There's no time to lose.
I just left him outside. Oh.
Oh, no. Stop. No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Ooh. I mean, let's face it. He was wearing a high school Letterman
I was
jacket.
trapped. There was no way out.
Guy's like 40. He's wearing his Letterman jacket from high school. Tom the Poet.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Hey. Oh.
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Oh, God damn it. Now I got to go back. Yes.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green,
Max Payne?
where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
Magic light not only heals me, but rebuilds stairs.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence.
Oh my God, look at all that ammo.
You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Huh?
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Ooh.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well.
Tab
Remember
R
what
to
I've taught
reload
you.
faster.
That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Wait,
In the
mysterious
nightmare,
voice.
A terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Aha! Use one bullet, better grab some more ammo. So the light is... Yeah, wherever the light shines, that's where I'm shooting. Alright, so the light is my reticle. This camera angle, though, God, I really don't like it. Finds enemies, runs away the darkness fast.
This way, and now I'm gonna
Really? Looks like you fell to gravity.
This is it, Wake.
See you later, assholes! Flare gun. Ooh. Oh.
You're dead. Just like
Eat the flare gun, motherfucker! Like a flare gun was like a grenade launcher.
I can keep this up forever.
Ah. No way. Uppercut! God, he's got a worse run speed than Sebastian Castellanos, but even within. Construction workers thermos, gotta grab it. Almost there. Almost there. I made it. Ah, that's a weird camera angle. Uh-oh.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Is it normal just to chill out in your car when you're taking a ferry? You'd think they'd have benches. I guess it would be. Fresh seafood. I would fucking hope so. So you're gonna ask me, so what was your dream about? I ran somebody over, and then they disappeared. Became a shadow.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You're not even looking at us.
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Possibly.
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Thanks, old man. We should have come in by seaplane. That was
Very
awesome.
nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge.
Uh-huh.
So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too. Okay. Good day to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Yuppies. Coming up here for vacation. How dare they be like human beings? You know, Alan he moves pretty quick. I gotta get that Dodge down though, because this
Come on,
the Dodge that
slowpoke.
it
You get
had.
the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car.
Fine, fine.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Carl Stuckey, what a name.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
She didn't say that.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
What's that dude running? Yo, why you running? You ain't
Try
exercising.
the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Holy shit.
Rusty here is no longer
Big
human.
that fucking mug
Nothing
is.
but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep.
Well, I got you, old
Bad
man.
circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
You all right there, buddy?
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
I love
I
it.
didn't want to wait. I wanted to
That
find
sound?
Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache.
That
Overeager fans always did.
Alan Wake, shut the fuck up. That sound is the same exact sound that they use in Max Payne for locked doors. That's, to me, that's just great. Ooh. I've had enough of this. I'm leaving out the emergency exit. Oh, never mind. That's the women's bathroom. Of course you can't go in there. Yo, Mr. Stuckey, pinch it off. Let's go. We got business to
Hello?
attend to.
Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.
There's no
and
need
to
for
meet
that.
your wife. I insist.
I insist you don't.
Thanks.
The fuck? All right, lady. You're
Cauldron
fucking...
Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
That's great. You just stay back here in the dark, you creepy old lady.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Shut the fuck up.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
I got a couple fucking thermoses I stole.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye. You get the key? Yeah, for some old
Mission
bro that
accomplished.
snuck up on
The
me.
key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real
What
nut
fucking
house.
key did I get? Well, she did give
Can
me
you believe this
directions
place?
to some
This would
random
make
cabin.
a wonderful setting
This,
for a
this is
book.
exactly
We're
how
supposed to
horror
be on
movies start.
vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the
That's
weather.
some serious writer's
It's gonna
block.
be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light.
We made it. Honestly, this is a really cool cabin. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey.
Complete
I'll
with
get you inside
rusty
safe and sound before it gets dark.
55-gallon drum
And I've got the
barrel.
flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me. Excuse me. The thing about darkness is that you're not afraid of the dark. Like, you're not afraid of being alone in the dark. You're afraid of not being alone in the dark. Ah, just imagine some creepy guy looking into the basement. Got plenty of firewood. Complete with rickety shack? Rickety murder shack?
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
I got an achievement for turning the generator on.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
There's not a lot to look around. It's a tiny little aisle.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Dude, wash your hands. That window's dirty.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Really? Well, all the lights are on. There's something going on up there. A swanky party, you say?
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Perhaps I could go into the cellar. Damn it, that's right, no mantling. That's a really bad place to keep your axe. I don't care if you're, this is your cabin. You don't leave your tools outside. That's just bad. Bye, Alice. I'm gonna go explore the wilderness. All on my own. Maybe we get somebody to come out here and take a look at this pier. That thing needs to be straightened out. Brought up the code. Never do this. Never jump on something that's covering up a hole. Let's see if I can, how far I can go before the game's like, get back, where are you going? I run into an invisible wall. Or get eaten by a bear. A burr. Oh, I was gonna say, fuck, we left the lights on inside the car. That's not good. Ooh!
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
Ooh. I thought it was pronounced caldera. Nobody will ever get past this rusty fence. Like if it stays at this angle, this is good. I don't know what the tutorial angle was. That was really weird. I didn't like that at all. But if it stays like this is what I'm used to. Resident Evil, Dead Space, any other third-person shooter. See how close those trees are planted next to each other? That's what you do when you play a survival game. Just, alright, plant the tree, plant the tree, plant the tree, plant the tree. Ooh. Hello. Ride the horse.
Alice? Honey?
Or kick it over. That's good too. I thought there was a giant thing of whiskey. It's a lantern.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Oh, another thermos. She got a surprise for me. I wonder what that surprise is. Ooh.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry.
You think this game has a same Easter egg like Resident Evil 4? If I shine the flashlight into the water and shoot it, a fish will come up and eat me?
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's a totally normal thought. I think she's got a
Alan,
surprise for
come here,
me.
Slowpoke. I'm waiting.
Ooh. She wants some of that Alan Wake. Yeah.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, you...
Everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that.
Jesus Christ.
That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice!
The fuck, bro?
God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
How about you stop being a dick? That's what you get.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out. Alice! I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
Ah! Fuck! Birds!
What the hell?
Hold on! I'm coming! I'm gonna go turn the generator on. Lady, you want me to help you or you want me to stay away from you? No! The generator's still on. What the fuck? Yeah, that dodge mechanic is weird. I might have to remap that.
Alan, help me!
Alice? Alice?
Into the briny depths.
No.
My man's got a great leap.
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice?
Fucking crows attacked me.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
God damn, man, he's just trying to help people.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Will the game let me fall off? Okay, it won't let me fall off the ledge.
Damn.
Well, my insurance premiums are going to go up. Mr. Alan Wake, is it? Crashed your car in the woods and you said it fell over the side of a cliff. Yeah, I'm fine, by the way. Oh, I'm going to have to go ahead and raise your rates because of this.
Hello?
Aliens.
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Ooh.
Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
All right, well, at least I don't have to read anything. So you'll just hear my... Is it a thermos? No, that was a gas station. I don't know if I get anything for collecting the thermoses other than you've collected the thermos.
Anybody there?
Huh?
Please, I've been in an accident.
I mean, don't shout that. I've been in an accident. I'm quite weak and feeble. Slightly concussed. Possibly seeing things like shadowy
The lights
figures.
up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
It's a hard hat area, Alan. Gotta put the hard hats on. This is an active work site, sir. God damn it, Alan. I hope that doesn't become a fucking staple of the game.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. Fair and square.
So, this guy probably asked for a refund, huh?
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Premium cabin.
I don't know why I keep trying to mantle. Mr. Stuckey, I'm so glad I found you. I would love the key.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Imagine picking up manuscript pages right before you're about to get attacked. Be like, hold on, sir, hold on, I gotta read this real quick.
In great balls.
Stuckey's got hops.
To arrive. You lose.
Shit.
Deposit. It's the late.
Sorry, Mr. Stuckey.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
He already did that. Ooh, hello. The nightmare. Time to end, Mr. Stuckey. Perhaps I should dress for the weather.
Your trying walking.
It's the latest thing. incontestably proven.
Yes.
Health benefit lets you
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello?
you
Hello?
can see the sights and keep
God damn it, Mr.
those
Stucky!
cholesterol levels down.
The spat.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Talk about insurance premiums. Woo! Ain't nobody gonna be able to.
The bulldozer had gone
Explain
over the
that.
cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
At least he didn't do the stupid. Are you okay? Ah, yes.
There were more of them. My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something.
I sure did.
There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
See the yellow? See how it's pointing the direction to go? Now I want everybody to get up in arms and get very upset about this. Ooh.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
All right, well, what's this way then?
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Oh. Oh, the flare gun? Hell yeah, we got the grenade launcher now.
It's rabbit season.
Right in the dick. Who just keeps revolver ammo in one of the emergency supply things? Alright. Don't touch the down power line.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Could it be another one of those shadow creatures? Wants to take a
When I
bullet
saw
to-
the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
But then I did. Ooh. Got another thermos. Now, I am definitely not going to try and get every single thermos. But in my incessant need of exploration, I'll probably come across a bunch of them.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Like the Predator, suddenly I heard clicks. Want some candy? Hello! Ammo and batteries, which act like ammo. I think I am supposed to go that way. Because that looks like it's a dead end. Ooh, hello. I don't want to read this out of order.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Huh. Think the game will let me slip off and fall into the river? Jesus Christ. You didn't run that far, man. Look, I'm not in the best of shape, and I haven't been to the gym in a minute. But I can run a bit farther than that before going, oh God.
There's no answer to this. Occupation.
Oh God. Alan Wake, professional dick shooter. You got shadow monsters that need dealt with? Hire Alan Wake. He'll shoot them all in the dick. Caution. At your own risk. Proceed at your own risk. Logging area ahead. Hard hat area. It's a hard hat area. Let's see if we can't get a bird's eye view, shall we? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, a ladder. Ooh, again.
Taken. They're taken.
Taken off filled with darkness. Woo! Who is breathing? Look, I don't know who's breathing, but your breath stank. Oh, can't go that way.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
I had to use my Spider-Man skills. Ooh, what do we got over here? Get fucking insta-killed. Yeah, I told you hard hat area. Oh, hey! Now we're talking. It's an over-under? I think it is an over-under.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Could you imagine for a minute, like, say you're in a weird situation like this, you happen across this, and you're like, oh, there's gotta be something that can help me reach up there. Was your first instinct be, maybe I should push these buttons and start all this equipment? Ooh, thermos! Hooah! Put some hardcore parkour by Alan there, jumping over that dead log. Oh. Hey, look, I made a bridge. Hooah! Parkour! That's hardcore parkour. Hooyah! So you can reload the revolver like normal, or you can reload it like Revolver Ocelot. When you tap R, just constantly tap it.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air. Hello, Maurice. What do you want? Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Yeah, my dog Rock used to be like that. Like as soon as he would open a door, whether it was the front door or the back door, he'd be like, "I gotta go!" He'd take off. Oh my god! How many times I had to chase his ass around the fucking street at 6 in the morning? Ooh.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs. At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice. The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Ooh. Stucky, you got that key? Oh, Jesus! Get out of here. Ha! You missed, motherfucker! One, two, three, bitch. God, how many flare guns am I gonna hold on to?
I never touch salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's what it is.
The fuck did he say? Caution, proceed at your own risk. Logging area ahead. Oh. I dodged.
We enjoy the magnificent woods.
Ow! I'm very badly hurt. I hate that he instantly switches weapons.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
Quantum suicide, eh?
If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now,
Like how nobody is like,
real
ugh.
experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot.
Take that, flower pot.
I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that
How do you not feel
could
that cord
happen
wrapped
at any
around your
moment,
foot?
and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Oops.
Poor Dr. Colvin.
I like how he says, is this supposed to be plugged in? Did you unplug it from the wall? Plug it the fuck back in!
He should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Well, that was weird. Hope you all enjoyed that impromptu video. So I'm gonna get up there and get a nice bird's eye view.
Taking us or what? Your vehicle is not as simple and secure as you might think.
I just want to see if that would explode.
Dangerous. It requires patience.
Stucky, I'm gonna need you to calm your ass down a little bit. Also, I represent OSHA. Do you have your hard hat, sir? This area does not have proper signage.
Even with the engine takes having tools belts is an easy and fatal mistake. Count your tools before and after. My tool, forgotten inside the engine, has destroyed more than one car. You should always leave the job to a professional!
Mr. Stucky! This ends here, Stucky! You're gonna get a shotgun to the face. I want that key. I also want this thermos. You can never have too many thermoses. Goodbye, Mr. Stucky.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Wait, so the flashlight, they come back too? The battery regenerates? Come back and get some more ammo. More, Mr. Stucky. Motherfucker didn't give me the key. Oh, a deer! Got him.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Welcome to Deer Fest. Kind of an asshole. Look, when you're on like this probably a tiny island town, there's not a whole lot going on. You gotta get the excitement where you can. I get it.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Until I had to go to the bathroom, and then I was plunged into a different kind of darkness.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Jesus Christ. For those prices. $2.99 for unleaded, $3.09 for unleaded plus, $3.19. Jesus Christ, these are great prices. Although I remember when I was a teenager, it was a lot cheaper. Fuck, did I find really 3 pages?
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman. The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
That's pretty cool. I like that I can... that I collect all these pages and then he reads them so I don't have to. I mean, I don't mind reading, I really don't.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Ooh, we can get some stamps.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Just like I had read in the manuscript page. I mean, nobody's here. I guess I'll take some money.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
I think he hit with some axes.
Are you okay?
And some monkey wrenches.
Listen.
Possibly a
We'll
knife.
figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Huh. Yeah, he became mad and I shot him. Then he turned into a spirit. Like a shadow spirit. It was here. It was right here.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
I'm sorry, but in the beginning, Alan Wake, he was still he's an asshole.
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2. Taken. New York City 3 years ago. I knew a man named Max Payne. He was my best friend. He was undercover and couldn't tell me what.
Honey, I'm home.
Everybody saw that?
Back here, sweetie.
Fucking computer
How
chair
was
hovered
it?
for a second.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
That's not a bad idea.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
It'd be great if we see Max Payne running around in the background. We get to hear a radio thing of this Police Chief Jim Bravura. Deadliest blizzard. This is a nice fucking apartment. New York, this probably costs around to, $18,000 to $20,000 a month. You know how New York is. I don't know how New York is, but you know it's expensive. Everything's fucking expensive in New York. Paid toilets are $20 alone. Ooh, hello.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
You hear that? Sirens going after Max. What's in my closet? Nothing. This is the bathroom / laundry room without a dryer. Without a dryer. Just gonna take a quick shower. Maybe take a poop. Wait, hold on. We gotta see something. Alright, look, the toilet paper, they go over. That's how you're supposed to do it. Let me use savages that go under with the toilet paper. Y'all are crazy. There's another QR code.
It's true what they say about the fall.
It's Max!
And the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Ooh. Alan Wake. I have... Oh, he's got a few books. The Fall of Casey. The Things That I Want. Alex Casey. What I Can't Forget. Return to Sender. Alright, so what's this QR code? Because you know it is. You can play along at home. Oh, it takes me to a YouTube channel. It's a 1-minute video. That's neat. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to see what this is. Huh. Now I wish I would have gone back and done the first one I saw. There you go. Now you can watch it. Alright, what am I examining? Ooh. Dual Berettas? Yes, sir. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh. She got a rise out of you?
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
Lady, it's been dark for 2 seconds.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Gee, I got the flashlight.
You okay?
It's right here.
I'm sorry.
Right here.
It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
We have a nice romantic
I know it's
night
stupid,
in.
but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
That's
I
based on
love
a true
you.
story.
Even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Aww. I was waiting to see a bullet time guy jumping
How do you
around.
feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Okay.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
Big ass fish.
I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
I hope so. Is there anything in here that I can steal? Have you seen this man? Identifying features, knack for winning contests. Richard Bow, Bruce Danksky, Jacob Miller. On a camping trip, overdue, haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Just gonna go ahead and pull the fuse out.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Alright, hold on. Before I do that, I need to do some exploring. That poor missing
Mr. Wake,
kitty cat.
the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Thank you, ma'am.
that was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, well, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
Oh! Stealing the thermos from the police station.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Why don't you try the lumber mill? Who is this?
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't.
I went for a drive.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a
Mr.
spot
White, can I
called
help you
Lover's
with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See? Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
And oh, he caught himself. All right, buddy.
I told him, well, I don't hear.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power. The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
But I went and grabbed the thermos and turned the radio on first.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
There's the junker. I just had to find the hole in the fence.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Kia! God damn! What was that held together by? Bubblegum and dreams?
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
I had to pull this lever. Oh. Sorry, I was looking for a thermos.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Alright then.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and
Who is this Flanders-looking
regrettable
motherfucker?
little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, shit!
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Oh my God!
If you have business
Is that
with
the
Mr.
voice
Wake,
actor
you
for
talk to
Vinny
me.
Got Needy?
You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
You know, Max Payne.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
The skeleton of the Columbian mammoth, Mammothus columbi, the specimen estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea Tower pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998, when the Columbian mammoth became Washington's state fossil, named Bucktooth Charlie. It has since become the park's official mascot. What a name.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
I did listen to myself. I saw myself on the TV. Not once, but twice
you
now.
You shot a guy, and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that?
I've also been stealing thermoses. I can't stop it. I just started. Oh, God.
You're wrong. It's a good story. Could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Okay, boy, we're almost done. You can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Barry?
You gotta talk
Vinny?
to the cops.
I got it.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
It's not funny. My wife got kidnapped, bro. I shot shadow people.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
It's called Lover's Peak. It better be nice.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
All right. Ooh, let's take one of those hats. One of those plushy mammoths.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al! Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
Ah,
this is
fuck
not
that
a
lamp.
goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Achoo!
Keep that sentence to yourself,
Just
man.
be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Yeah.
Achoo!
Bless you.
All right, where's my gun? Where's my gun? I should say guns. There's another thermos. Guess I'll take that. Quite the collection going. Yeah, let's leave those lights on, shall we? Your manuscript page somewhere? Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh. Yes, hi, oh, look, another thermos. And a hot tub. Ah. Okay, that's enough relaxing. That's the well that Bruce Wayne fell down. Bruce Waste.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk to the door now.
It's fine.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Huh, I guess I'm missing a page.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Hey, what's going on down there? Hey, you sleeping? This is a really good flashlight. Especially with the self-recharging batteries. Hello, anyone in here?
Welcome Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot
You're
more
stealing
organized
revolver
than I ever seem
ammo?
to manage.
Oh,
No plan.
What the?
Really, just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly that. But I'm gonna check out the...
Hell yeah, tire swing. All right, I'm sorry. I won't touch the tire swing. Jesus. I'm going to touch it anyways. Hello, I'm a park ranger. I'm just doing a wellness check. Oh no. Kia! Somebody told me the light switch wasn't going to work. Oh, no revolver ammo. Ooh, we got another episode.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
Alright, let's watch the episode.
The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took your kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? That sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark, believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Alright, that was weird. It's like the Twilight Zone, but like really like goofy and kind of campy. Fuck you, Barrow. Where's peek. Mushroom Cave. Oh, I'm sorry. This says Moonshine. Even better. Moonshine Cave. Any quarters? Oh. Ooh.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
So who the fuck crashed this? It's the hiking trail that I'm supposed to go. Do not feed wildlife. $100 penalty. Wow, these manuscript pages, they're fucking everywhere. That's the end. I can't read that. That's holy shit. Yeah, that's all the way at the bottom. I can't read that one now. Only an asshole reads the last page. Elderwood National Park Visitor Center.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty, damn.
Rusty, hang on! Oh God. I'm coming! Please, help me!
I'm coming, Rusty!
Anybody? Help me!
Hold on, Rusty!
Help me!
I gotta steal this thermos. I totally can, but I've also got to look for pages.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Somebody.
Oh! Thermos. I'm coming, Rusty. Coming as fast as I can. When I look for more manuscript pages.
Hello?
Back here. I'm back here.
I see you.
Please help me.
The hell happened to you?
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy.
You be good boy. You be good boy.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
You could also give him a flare gun. Got batteries for days now. Fucking somebody put an axe into the fucking fuse box. Alright, so I'm gonna collect a few pages and then we'll go and read them. Instead of stopping to read after every one.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with burning patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need hunting licenses.
Don't you hurt the dog! Damn, they really did a number on that fucking car. Rusty, you okay? No, the doggo!
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Man, the statue's still there.
Please don't feed the animals.
Rusty? Where's your pupper?
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty, no!
Never approach closer than 100 yards. To bears and wolves, never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed at all times. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park grounds. This includes even sir.
Goodbye, Rusty! Fucking Rusty. Look at all this ammo that's just inside this giant box. I can't get over it. Rusty's gone. More importantly, the puppy's gone. Where'd the pupper go? We have a new mission. Forget our wife. We gotta find the puppy. Hello?
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Keep the lights on. Keep the lights on for the love of God. Maybe start a fire. In the fireplace, not just out in the open. Wow, those are some strong beer cans. The visitor center has been destroyed. All Alan could think to do now was look for more thermoses. He's got to catch his breath. He ran for 2.5 seconds. Lover's Peak was around the corner. Trying to get the dodge thing down. In fact, you know what? At this point, let me go ahead and control key binding. Oh, reload battery, sensor. Oh, vehicle camera. Oh, tab is the cycle. Hmm.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
During Moonshine Cave. Moonshine Cave, site of frequent bootlegger activity through Prohibition, 1919 to 1933. Oh, oops, wrong buttons. All right, there we go. Woohoo! Shotgun. All right, we got the grenade launcher, we got the shotgun, we got our trusty revolver. That's a lot of fucking crows. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And I've got Reese's. Like the tiny little Reese's cups. The ones that are really annoying to fucking pull apart. Because they have to use so much fucking tin foil. And then when you go take it off, half the fucking thing sticks to the wrapper. You know what I'm talking about. Also had to see what Rocky was barking at. Someone just walking down the sidewalk. That's what Rocky does. You would think by now, at his tender age of 10, he wouldn't just randomly bark at people he sees. Like, he would realize, oh, that's just a person outside. Now, if the person tried to make their way into the house, then yes, bark, please. somebody shut the light out. Oh, I fucking see you! Nobody needs a monkey wrench. Hold on, I'm always gotta take a dump in the porta potty. This looks like Rusty's hat. Well, I think I needed to go across that bridge. Yeah, Lover's Peak is this one. Immediately head off the beaten trail. Oh. Souvenir shop, hell yeah. That's what we need. Huh. It's the Junker. The darkness is coming. Ah, I'll get some red herbs. The Great Old One. Damn. Yeah, bitch. The fuck out of here. Oh, motherfucker! Woo! And would you come a little bit closer, bitch? Fuck out of here. Keep running, Alan! They won't follow us across this. Turn around! Oh my god, he wouldn't turn around! You deserve to die, Alan. You didn't fucking turn around. least it loaded quickly. Yeah, he deserved to die though there. And he was like this, just looking at the camera. Ooh, what do we do? Oh my god, this is so much better. Who am I gonna call? Really? Not like the sheriff is gonna come out. Bear alert, huh? It's a good thing I got a shotgun. And 30 rounds. What the fuck hit me? Oh my god! Hey. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. How are you? Okay. We have less ammo now. This dodge mechanic sucks, though. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. The fact that I can't change it really sucks. Be careful, Alan. You jump 2 feet. For your safety, stay on the designated hiking trail. Nobody tells Alan Wake what to do. Yeah, I've probably missed like 13 thermoses already. And I know I've already missed manuscript pages. Speaking of thermoses. Okay. Dates from 1846, the year of the Oregon Treaty. And Alan Wake put a bullet in it. He's an asshole. I thought there'd be a page over here. There is no page. The gate was blocked. I had to find another way. A gondola ride. Alright, I think we've collected a bunch of papers now. So we'll start from here.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way.
Ooh.
Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone. At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe. In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would. I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason, packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo, things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more. Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
I need to remember, just hit F5. Let's not be down there when the gondola arrives. You're probably, instant death. Honestly, this thing sounds like it would be instant death. Sure, let's get on it. Please keep the doors closed. Remain seated and do not swing cabin. Do not swing cabin. Keep your arms it's I'm trying to read. I said not to swing the cabin. Look what they did. Look what they did. Spookies.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
You were the asshole on the ferry.
Flashlights, kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
Yeah, stay back, motherfuckers! Let's go, asshole! Ow! You gonna fucking shoot him or what?
Huh? That's what I got for you!
God, you got worse aim than anybody. You hit that one because he was right next to you. Look, man, I only got 4 of these left.
Stop fighting me! Like that, boy?
Aren't you supposed to be a hunter? Hit him! Jesus Christ! Ow!
Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it.
Well, they don't seem to be coming this way yet. Oh, now
Just
they
a little
are.
longer. Scare them off.
Aha!
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
Time to go. Come on, jackass. You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn anyways.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
You better get your fucking aiming straight. And I lost my shotgun and everything. All because some fucking crows destroyed my little ride.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
There's a thermos!
Yeah! That's right! That's right! You just keep coming!
Thermos! Alright, we're good.
Feel that? Huh? Just die already! Die!
That was 4 shots and you missed!
Stop moving!
Oh my god, this guy sucks!
Got you, boy! I bet it hurt! That's what I got for you! Hey, Wake!
Are you coming for me? I'm not the one with the gun!
Like that, boy!
That's the big boy. Did you kill that asshole? You did.
That's right! That's right! You just keep coming! I know this hurts. See? Nothing to it.
At this point, Alan Wake can't hear a thing.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
Now I've lost my flashlight. Yeah, you better run.
Drifter, you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
And that'll make him come back.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
All right. Just don't look down. This angle is so much better than this. I hate this. This is annoying. Stay strong, little log. I see him.
What the hell?
I mean, I saw the bear trap.
Rusty warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
I thought I could like interact with it. I could not interact with it. They don't want me to get their thermoses. I can understand why. Thermoses, are good, well, good ones are kind of pricey. Alan Wake is starting a collection. He stole one out of the police station. Is that a trap? That's a trap. Can I disarm it by shooting it? Ooh, you can. I'm not gonna waste ammo shooting bear traps. Oh, that's a lot of bear traps. Bear trap. Bear trap. Making my way through the woods, picking up ammo, stepping on bear traps. Shooting cans. It's got moss on it and everything. You know that's slippery as a motherfucker. Right in the dink. Good thing these assholes don't know how to use ranged weapons. I mean, they can throw, but... Because I've found just like random shotguns and pistols and all kinds of shit just laying out. I found a hunting cabin. 1, 2. Oh. Ooh, a hunting rifle. I keep wanting to hold the right mouse button to aim the gun. Ah, another thermos to steal. And where I'm going? I'm supposed to go that way? I think I am supposed to go that way. How many shots I got with that? I got 5 shots. Yes. No? Yes. What's up here? Terribleness. That's what's up there. So let's not go that way. Hooah! Oh, fuck, there's fall damage.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
It's good that he saw that, because I didn't even see that. Seeing this aircraft makes me want to play Tomb Raider again. Parkour! Ah. There was no hardcore parkour to be had. Oh, hello. All right, we got our grenade launcher back. Alright, now where am I supposed to go? I think this plane was just a place that I could get some bonus gear. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting that I have a compass. There's no chance that this plane is gonna start coming down. What's the point of that? Like, I found some random dark goo. Ambush! Come at me, bros! out, time out, time out. I'm in. Yeah. Yeah. All right. This game also makes me want to play more of... what the fuck is that? What the hell is that game that I was playing before? Ooh. A thermos. It's the game where you're in the wilderness of Canada in winter. The Long Dark, that's what it's called. We got a thermos! I just want to see if there's stuff over here. There's untimely death if I jump into the river. The acclaimed writer Alan Wake died when he jumped into the river, thinking he could fight the current. Like, it wants me to go that way, but I want to go this way. Towards the other bright light. Where I'm sure there's nobody lurking around the corner. Ooh, let's who got the drop on who this time? Try out this hunting rifle. Woo! Parkour. I had to find another way in. There was a fence part. Yeah. Let's get off of that. Guess we're not going that way. I don't need a ladder. Guess we are going that way. Oh, shit! I think I was supposed to stay on it the whole time. Hooah! I'm okay. Anybody in here? There's goo! Ooh. I like how when you two-hand the flashlight, it focuses the beam harder. All right, we found a few more pages.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was. Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart, too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye. The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Oh.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
I wonder if people actually had that.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
I have not heard the chainsaw yet. Kia! I'm okay. Even though I hit the jump button, he decided he wasn't going to jump. Al, you okay? Everything hurts. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Goo! Take that, black goo. Ooh, a thermos. Don't mind if I do. Please hold, ladder. Please hold. I ain't afraid of no goo. Yeah. I am afraid of a building just falling apart, though. The darkness wears her face.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Center mass. Oh, I can't climb up there. See what I mean? Fuck, these woods are just crawling with fucking weapons and ammo. thought I could run up that and go up onto the roof. Pathfinding's a little weird sometimes. It's okay. It's just bats. We're fine. Everything's fine. It's just bats. Oh.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Try Barry. I didn't make it up.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
I hate to be on this side of the log pile on a downward slope. One wrong move and you're dead. Buried under an avalanche of logs. Yeah! How's it feel, motherfucker? One, two. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna. Hooah! There we go. Now we're back up to full. Excellent. I have reached the campgrounds. These are all set up like defensive positions. Somebody's back there. He's being a lumberjack. He's not okay, though.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
One, two. Oh, I thought that would be a little bit more. He took that flare gun right to the fucking chest. Oh, good. The stairs are still there. Good. Good, good, good. Motor vehicles prohibited. No littering. Dogs must be leashed at all times. Hello?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What is it, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Bad bird. Hello?
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Park Ranger. Anybody here? I see the birds. Closed? Fuck that, we're going in. See? Hello, anybody in here? There are no toilets. Tell you what, when it's dark, it's fucking dark. Just the way I like it. Anybody in here?
I had to find the key to the garage.
There's a toilet. That one's locked. Oh, TV. Jesus. Are we gonna watch another show? That's a strong old ass TV with rabbit ears.
You can avoid nature and yourself.
Oh man. That's a look at the size of that fucking knife. Get that from a space marine? The tire swing. Gotta hit the tire swing. Okay. Of course, last time I did that, the entire world shook.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture. The way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Well, I got most of the pages this chapter. Good thing this motor is running. Get the fuck out of my way! Put the high beams on! Is he dead? He is now. I can't let you live. Could just leave. Barry's up there in the cabin, waiting for me to return. I just leave. What an asshole. Oh, I can get out. Okay. Oh, I could drive that too? I can drive anything. Alright, we went from murder to Grand Theft Auto. thought I heard somebody else's footsteps. Goddamn logging truck. Alright, I'll take his thermos. I don't know what picking up all the thermoses does. Honestly, I should just have the fog lights on. You know how bright that would be? Killing assholes in tracksuits. Woo! You missed me. Triple kill. Oh no, he's not dead yet. Oh, yes. Yeah, hack and slash at the car, motherfucker. I think these are just endless. Did I get out really just to do that? No. I got out to get a hunting rifle. I knew there was a hunting rifle here. Woo, Duke boys. He's like, where the fuck are you? Thought I saw somebody back here. Is that doing Morse code? Oh, it won't let you just leave. But there's a manuscript page over there. Nice. Fuck out of here, tracksuit. I got a new page. This one.
There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed. But there was no cabin, and no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
Should I be like Ken and try to drive this up the stairs? Actually, let me go up the stairs. I didn't even think it would. I'm coming, Barry. Wait a minute, could I have come up this road? The truck's looking a little worse for wear. She'll hold together. No. Okay. Come on, bear dog. Try not to hit. Aww. Guess I go on foot from here.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Get fucked! Triple kill! Center mass. I think I was gonna actually use my flare gun again. Waste the precious grenade launcher ammo I have.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
They cut the power! Barry!
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
shits!
I'll make him go away, please.
I'm trying. Ow! Fucking birds!
Is that I'm not allergic to birds. How'd you? Oh, crap.
Get out of here, birds! Kiara! Ah! Come on, go!
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Alan Wake, exterminator.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
Fuck this
for me,
book.
The supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
She sounded
Have a great day.
very out of it.
Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good girl.
I'm not saying it's a trap, but it's going to be a trap, especially because that old lady's there. Chapter 2 done. It's just the start of this song. End of episode 2.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except...
We don't need to watch that. In fact, we're going to just go ahead and go to the menu. Because we've been going for almost 3.5 hours. So that's pretty cool. I do like that it has a previously. Statistics. Kills with a revolver, 43. 17 with a flare gun, 5 with a shotgun, 8 with a hunting rifle, 0 with flashbangs, 21 kills with vehicles, and 1 indirect kill. Poltergeist objects destroyed. God, I slaughtered so many birds. I found exactly a fourth of all the thermoses. Camp Pyramid. Oh my god, so that was something. God damn. Just found, radio shows found, TV shows, signs, alarm clocks found, cardboard standees found, Night Springs video games found. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to quit out of this. And then I'm going to find a spooky story on Reddit to read, because that's what I do for my Spooktober. Let's see. Ooh, no, that is way too long. Nope, that's too long. This one's nice and short, nice and sweet. Yeah, this shit. That's got me worried about my buddy Bill and Seth, because they're both in Florida. So we'll just click this. Fast forward it to about here. Enlarge it. All right, and I'll read the story. All right, so this is like everything. I always say this. It can be found on the subreddit of No Sleep. Today's author is Princess Jasmine Bell. The title is Who Put the Blanket on Me? A few years ago, when I was younger, I used to stay at my dad's house a lot. During this time, I used to sleep on the sofa a lot, and my sleep schedule was awful. If I had to guess, I would say I committed to just falling asleep every night on the sofa, maybe for almost an entire year. The only people in the house was me, my brother, who at times was no less than 4 or 5 years old, and my dad. My dad's house was pretty big, especially the downstairs, and the area itself was pretty sketchy. But none of this bothered me, as I spent every night staying awake watching TV and playing video games until I fell asleep on the sofa from exhaustion. That was a really big sentence. Nothing out of the ordinary ever really happened from what I can remember while being alone downstairs, apart from one night which really messed with my head. I was doing my usual watching TV into the late hours of the night. My dad and my brother slept in the same bed upstairs, and they were both fast asleep already. There was a sofa and a chair in the living room, and on the back of the chair was a pile of blankets that were placed perfectly on top of each other. I also had a laptop that I used to death, while I was watching TV. I remember that night I was getting so tired that I slouched down into the sofa, still with my laptop screen and TV on in front of me. I fell asleep soon after that. I woke up feeling confused, as when I finally opened my eyes, one of the blankets from the back of the chair was neatly placed on top of me. I turned my head to where my laptop was, or where my laptop should have been. There was a coffee table that separated the TV and the sofa from itself. I looked down at the table and saw that my laptop was very neatly closed and placed perfectly under the coffee table. The TV was turned off, and the remote was again, just like everything else, perfectly placed where it belongs. I remember feeling confused and displaced, as I know for a fact that I didn't do anything of this at all. I didn't really think much of it. Though, for as long as I just told myself that my dad must have come down in the night and done it all. Surely, right? This was definitely written by somebody maybe younger, because a lot of these sentences are really long and run-on sentences, and the wording is kind of wonky. But anyway, my dad eventually comes downstairs with my brother, and I ask him if he did this. He looked at me confused and said no. I thought maybe he was playing a joke on me, as he was the type to do that, but the look on his face told me that he had no idea what I was talking about. My mind felt scattered. My brother couldn't have done it as he was only 4 and everything was so perfectly done. It wouldn't have been him at all. I started to get scared at the prospect of the entire thing. Did I sleepwalk and do it myself? I tried to convince myself that it must have been me sleepwalking, but it was still strange, as I've never sleptwalk at all before. And why would I put everything back to where it belongs and get the blanket? And why was everything so perfectly done? Especially the fact that there was no indication that the second blanket was taken from the rest of the pile at all. If it was me, I would have been sure that I would have left a little bit of a mess behind. I've heard people sleepwalking and getting food, but this just wasn't like me at all. I would say I'm quite a deep sleeper, apart from when someone touches me in my sleep. I've always been like that and always woke up immediately. Wouldn't I have woken up if I'd felt someone place a blanket on me? This continued to bother me for weeks on end, and even when I returned to my dad's house, I started sleeping upstairs in my actual bed again because of how freaked out I was. Did tell other people about the incident, but I just laughed it off with them, but even they were freaked out about it, which made me feel worse. I started thinking about maybe it was a ghost, and I do believe in paranormal activity and the supernatural, but I was never really taking it seriously. I have never really taken it seriously, sorry. Still, to this day, I can't think of a logical explanation that would make complete sense of what actually happened while I was asleep. Somebody set up, I dare you to set up a CCTV camera and sleep on the sofa again. Yeah, if I had to guess, this was somebody a little bit on the younger side. A lot of sentences were run on. But that's still a decent little story. And that's all I do this for, anyways. Just a quick story at the end. Alright, well, that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow we'll do more Alan Wake. And we'll do another reading of the story. Now, I might do another stream a little bit later on tonight, maybe with my friends. Or just something solo, something different.